What, what do you, Mr. Pong?
Hello. Good morning from Malaysia. Hi. I'm Epon here. I'm the host for today. I'm so happy and excited to be host for today. I would like to welcome all of you, beautiful soul of the world from all over the world. That's why I want to say this. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening to all of you. Oh, wow, I'm so happy and excited today at this moment. Now in Malaysia, already morning 1st of May. We already entered to new month. 1st of May is Labor Day, which is a public holiday here in Malaysia. People go on leave on the public holiday, but we're still working. We work actually when you work, when you love what you do, work no more. That's why they say this luck. Luck, L-U-C-K, means labor under correct knowledge. I repeat, when you love what you do, you work no more. Okay. I'm so happy, excited at this early morning in Malaysia to welcome all of you to our US chapter, this weekly US chapter every Monday morning in Malaysia, Monday morning here, and some of you from other part of the world still at night, evening, or afternoon. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Actually, it doesn't matter where we are from, what class we belong to, as long as we have the idea. Okay, it doesn't matter where we are from, what class we belong to, as long as we have better idea of doing something. There is no limit how far we can go. Okay, Superlife world is just an idea. So let's talk Superlife. That's our motto for today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, realize our potential. Knowing others is intelligent. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Anthony Robbins, the author of 2 books, Awaken the Giant Within and also Unlimited Power, he mentioned that he's talking about personal power. Personal power means the ability to act. When you act, you get the result. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy, excited to welcome all of you. Then today, I'm going to bring you a person going to bring us a beautiful journey called Superlife World, right? Welcome all of you. Just stay tuned. We're going to listen from him, this powerful journey called Superlife. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my friend and your friend, Prakash Arumugam J. Prakash Arumugam, over to you, sir. Superlife, life is super.
Superlife, life is super. Thank you very much, Mr. Upon. Good morning. Welcome all of you. I love to say good more earning, right? Regardless which part you are, more earnings, right? So that's why I'm interested to say this. Be it morning, be it evening, be it night, anytime, I can always call people, hey, good, more earning, okay? Brings more earning to everybody. The video just now I shared, it's an awesome video. All right. I saw this yesterday, then I thought, okay, let me share this in today's chapter because it's a wonderful video. We don't have to explain too much about this stem cell anymore, because if you talk about 10 years back, yes, people were wondering what is stem cell. Okay, even though the practice of keeping the stem cell from umbilical cord and all this, it's not new for some of our traditions. So like for Indians, we've been practicing this stem cell therapy for almost like 100 years ago, still in practice. Okay, in some cultures of this world, they are still practicing keeping the umbilical cord to revive the stem cell of the baby in future. Okay, so even though it's an old concept, old tradition, but lately people are forgetting about this. So we are bringing back this culture of stem cell. And that's why I shared this video. I think it gives a very big impact to all of you, all right? You get a clear picture of what is stem cell, what it could do to your body, and why currently you or your loved one is suffering from sickness. It's all explained very clearly. Okay, I've shared the link of the video in the chat room, so you can go there, you can download. All right, 18 of you are here. Okay, let me see who's here. Right, I like to call their names. That's my favorite. Okay, Mr. Apon is here, Janet is here, Alia is here. Hi Alia, Mr. Abdul Mano, Avela, Betty, Busiswa. We got Gayatri. Good morning, Gayatri. And we got Glory. All right. Again, we got Alice, Mr. Jabu, Kali Bogil. All right. Yep. From South Africa. Prorana, welcome to Malaysia. All right. And Ruby Sacre, San Caliso, Yangi Confidence. Hi, Yangi Confidence. Great to have all of you all here. Where's Mama Betty? I don't see. Oh, okay. Betty is here. Okay. All right. Great. Let me start with our presentation today. Okay. Before that, my name is Prakash Armugam. For those who are watching this for first time, Prakash Armugam, I was an operation manager for a company, a very renowned company, all right, from China. And I was based in Malaysia. I was a principal officer in Malaysia. And I was working and managing this company for last 7 years. I mean, like, this is my 5th job. And work was good. Everything was good. Everything was paid good. But during 2020, I joined in Superlife as a member to consume this product, 2018. But 2020, I looked into this opportunity. I said, did I missing something? Because those people that I see as ordinary people are extraordinary today because of the income they're making from Superlife. And let me look into this opportunity of the income part, okay? And that's why I stepped into network marketing. I said, let me go into this because I've been doing as a part-timer into a network, a lot of networks, direct selling and all that. I started doing my direct selling at the age of, I would say like 19 or 20, okay? And I was going to straight preaching to people, selling, so many things. And I said, I have this skill and ability to speak. Why not I use this? Okay. And yep, I was earning good income. So I was looking at this opportunity as a side income. And end of 2020, after the pandemic finished, everything, everything was come down. Of course, it was a terrible day, those days. I got a letter from my manager saying that, Prakash, we are closing the local office and you can leave. And I was like, what am I going to do? Depending on one source of income is not secure, my dear friend. It's not secure. It's not safe. Okay. Just like a car, if you don't have a spare tire and something break down, the tire punctured, you'll be left on the roadside. But if you have a spare tire, you can just change and continue your journey. So I was lucky I was looking at the Superlife. And yes, for the last 21 and 22, now it's going on 23, I'm fully Superlife. Fully on Superlife. Okay. I have my financial freedom. I'm spending time with my family. I'm spending, my beautiful times with my daughters. This is what I was missing when I was working, and I used to work like 12 hours, 14 hours and come back home. My children are sleeping. And when I go to work, they are sleeping. Okay. That was the life that I was going through. But today I wake them up, I take them to school, I bring them back, everything. So many things that change when I step into this wonderful opportunity. Welcome all of y'all to see this opportunity from the window that I saw 2 years back. Okay. If you see the right way, you will walk through the wall to do this business. Okay. Welcome all of y'all to the Superlife world. Using a network marketing concept. That is the beauty of this industry. Okay. Of course, I was prepared to go to knock people's door to sell the product. But I was surprised to told that, Prakash, you don't have to do that. You don't have to knock people's door and sell this product. You just have to consume the product. Well, then how I make my money? Okay, then I was told you can share the plan. Use the product, share the plan. And when I was using since 2018, 19, 20, I see the wonderful result in my entire family, in my own self, my wife, my children, my mom, my aunt, everything. And I said, this is an awesome product. Awesome product. And what I did in the first 6 months of 2020, I did a lot of advertisement. I did a lot of promotion, not paid, but I just share it on my Facebook, on my status, on my WhatsApp and all that. Okay. And you know what? I got my response. My first response was from US, Alabama. This lady called me and she said, I want to get this product. So I said, hey, it's working. It's working. So people from globally are watching what you are sharing on a social media. So share the right things and you will get the right people come look for you to this business. You don't have to go out and find for people. Okay, finding people is police job. It's not our job. We are just promoting this opportunity and let us people to see, and when they see, they will come to you, right? Even you don't have any experience on this, you can just do simple thing. Take our link and share to your friends and family, your prospects, and ask them to join this beautiful presentation that we are giving. Okay, and in that way you can bring a new prospects and achieve your dreams. Okay, when you come into Superlife, what the main thing is, you get technology-based global business platform. Second, you get franchise concept business. Okay, if you are new to any kind of business, I think most of us here is already a member, but you are getting a wonderful opportunity, business platform here, that you don't have to do any advertisement promotion. All is done. Okay, when the moment you say Superlife, people knows what is Superlife. Okay, health is wealth products. You heard just now in the video. Take care of your health, change your lifestyle, change your behavior, your thinking, everything. This is the STC that I took today morning. I just took this because it's morning in Malaysia. I just took my STC and I'm talking to you. So this is my routine every day. I don't miss STC 30. So people are looking for health products. So I'm giving you health is wealth products. Unique wealth and compensation plan comes with collaborative global theme, and also when you consume this, you become like me. You become your own testimony of a happy source. You don't have to go out there and look for, hey, please give me some testimony. No, you can do your own testimony, share your own testimony on social media. People come and look for you. Okay, this is a wonderful opportunity. Superlife started in 2017 May and 2020. Okay, we was going smooth and fine using a technopreneurship called like a Facebook and Instagram, WhatsApp. But 2020 were hit by pandemic. So that's why we look into this opportunity of Zoom and awakening of Zoompreneurship. All of you, including me, myself, Mr. Apon, we are Zoompreneurship. Zoom was there in this, was there since like 2010 years ago, 15 years ago, I don't know. But it's become very, very useful and famous after the pandemic. Now you can see a lot of business are going online. Basically all the business are going online. So I'm going to show you next global business success formula. For a company to be very successful, it has to have some criteria. Okay, and here first is stable company supported by proper management and leadership. And you know what? I love this product, and that's the reason I'm here. World-class wellness care product. That's the key number one. If I want to go and talk to somebody, okay, I will not, maybe I will not impress them by the company, by the leadership. But if the moment I say this is a stem cell-based product, STC 30, stem cell-based product, or I say this is a Superlife Total Care, they are like, wow, really? How does it work? So I'm giving you a world-class wellness care product. We need to have a solid product for us to be successful. And that is the reason, that is the proof. After 6 years in the operation in this industry, Superlife still surviving and making a huge money here. All right, a very, very successful company. And next, Super Wealth Plan, start local, go global. You can do this business starting from any part of the world, and you can expand to any part of the world. Okay, not just from Malaysia to any other part of the world, but I can see now people from India, from Africa are recruiting or getting prospect from Malaysia. Okay, and these people eventually join to the other countries. Okay, so it can happen vice versa. And if you say, I don't know how to do this business, Prakash, we have an education system. Listen, learn, and lead. As long as you're teachable, reachable, and coachable, you can do this business. Okay. If you don't have a proper network or anything, try to get some good networks and you can be successful also. This company was founded by Mr. Lai Tekan with 25 experience in the financial planning industry, made his MDRT $1 million round table and become a top agency in the insurance industry. He found that something is lacking in his life, that he's giving an insurance policy. But what if he can give something better even before the clients become sick? And most of his clients did not get approved by the company for the policy they're taking because they are sick. So Mr. Lai went into a network marketing company, get the products, and they give it to the clients, they recovered. And he said, if I can do this business, why not I open my own company? Okay. And from there, Mr. Lai opened Superlife. Okay. These are the super management team combined with Mr. Lai and Mr. Paul Nair, the co-founder and strategy director of the company. Okay. These are two awesome gentlemen, very humble, down-to-earth persons. All right. Next, company is legal, legitimate, and registered company. We are under the Akta Jola Langsung, call it Direct Selling Association. Yes, we are with them. And in all the countries that we do our operations, we legalize the operations. Okay. And that is why company has been awarded local and international recognitions. Okay. Like for instance, in 2018, we received a CV Silver Winner, Startup of the Year, also known as Oscar for Business, right? Awesome achievement in second year of operation. In third years of operation, ESQR, European Society for Quality Research. We give a priority, topmost priority to the quality. And that's why we received this recognition in 2019 and again in 2021. And this time was in Dubai. Okay. If a company is not legal, we won't be getting all these recognitions. Okay. Next, Superlife is going to be launching its own factory, like what I say, 18 May, 18 May, 18 May, right? We're going to launch our own factory in Malaysia. Very less people, or I say zero companies, can have the ability to run its own GMP factory. But Superlife made it in the first 5 years of operations. Okay. And next month, I mean, like this month, May 18, we're going to have our official launch. Okay, excited? So you can come over. We welcome all of you all here. And the reason why I'm showing this, company invested millions in this project, Superlife GMP factory and all that. So the company is going to be here for the next 20, 30 years, and all your efforts is going to be rewarded. And you're going to make a royalty income. Okay, anything that you put today, all the effort, it can be channeled to your children's families and your loved one, right? So entire generation will change. This company also was top best direct selling company in the world in 2021. What more you want to know about this company? Okay, awesome leadership, financially stable, awesome products. Okay, and this is the reason why Superlife is still thriving, successful. And in first 10 months of operation, Superlife expanded more than 40 other countries: Burundi, Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, South Africa, Philippines, India, Thailand, Indonesia, Canada, France, Egypt, US, UK. We expanded. And currently, after 6 years of operation, we are more than 60 other countries with 100,000 over and still growing consumers around the globe. Okay. And awesome growth for the very new company. That's about the company. Next, we go into the products. Okay, talking about products, we have two labs here, Mibel Group and ISO Nutra. These are the two prestigious labs that work with us. All our products are scientifically tested and approved products. You don't have to worry. You can just take this product and consume it. Okay, let me introduce you STC30. Okay, I don't have to talk about a lot about stem cell today because you heard about it. Okay, so this is the secret to become youthful, to have that healthy body, and to stay longevity, to stay a long time. Okay, to be alive long, right? And you need to have a healthy body and also youthful look. Take SCC30 seriously every day. Every day for first 30 days. When you take SCC30, you can see a significant changes in your body system, very significant changes. The very moment you take SCC30, you can see increase in energy production in your body. You feel so fresh. You don't feel lethargic. There's no tiredness, anything. No, you don't feel that. And your brain will be always on alert mode. Yep, that's what the first effect when you take SCC30. Superlife Total Care, all right? First glycerin and stem cell combined supplement. 100% all ingredients are coming from natural resources, free from chemical and drugs. When I say free from chemical and drugs, you must understand that there's no side effect taking SCC30. There's no side effect. Okay. But I would say when you take SCC30, keep drinking plenty of water. right? Plenty of water. Why? Because the moment you take SC30, it's going to go into your body and activate the production of your own adult stem cell. Yep, right? There's also a lot of products that you can take, but SCC comes with glycine and double stem cell. We are giving you a double stem cell and also glycerin combined. And all ingredients derived from Swiss using a French formula. So awesome combinations. Okay, awesome product, first of its class and one of its kind. All right, that is SCC30. What are the ingredients in the SCC30? This is very important. Okay, like what we heard just now in the video, we have apple stem cell and grape stem cell, double stem cell. It's a rare kind of apple and grape. Okay, a rare Swiss apple to protect the longevity of the skin stem cell and combat chronological aging. And then we have a stem cell from grape derived from rare grape cultivar with a high tannin level to protect the skin stem cell and fight UV stress, fights photo aging. So these are the double stem cell we include here. And third, bilberry, improve your eyesight, helps in treating CFS, hemorrhoids, diabetic, gout, osteoarthritis, skin infections, gastrointestinal disorder, kidney disease, and UTI, urine tract infections. So if you are, like ladies, you always get prone to get UTI, urine tract infections. It is not easy. It's too painful when you have urine tract infection. So that's why we include bilberry into this. So you got grape, you got bilberry, you got apple. What next? Glycerin from cantaloupe and gliadin. Looks like a pumpkin. Okay, it's the pumpkin family, which promote the production of superoxidative demustase, SOD. Very high level of SOD. Inhibit oxidative stress, protection against UV stress, promote immune and maintain cardiovascular health. It takes care of your cardiovascular health, your heart. And glycerin acts as a carrier transporter to protect SOD damage from the stomach acid and digestive enzymes. And this gliadin also is high level of fiber. It helps to cut the bad cholesterol in your body, in your blood. All right, and also help you to get back that in the shape. It reduces excess fat from your body. Last ingredient is blackcurrant. Okay, awesome, right? We got bilberry, we got berries, we got black currants, right? Awesome. Lower your glycemic index, high vitamin C, improve energy production and antioxidant defense. More than 80 types of diseases: kidney, anti-aging, gastrointestinal disorder, liver problems, skin infection, arthritis, hypertension, hemorrhoids, eye and joint health, cardiovascular, cancer problem, improve blood flow and develop healthy immune system, anti-stress, diabetic, support healthy immune function, muscular degenerations due to diabetic or anything, aging, spinal cord injury, stroke, heart disease, diabetic, osteoarthritis, and burns. All this, disease or illness can be recovered when you take a proper stem cell therapy. But for you to get a medical stem cell, like a human stem cell or animal stem cell, it costs a lot, right? It's not cheap. It will cost you one injection from $5,000 to $10,000. Okay, but if I'm promoting you, I'm explaining to you about a fruit stem cell, which is a natural, right? Natural ingredients. We are naturally a human, are fruit eaters. The moment we take SCC30, it works in excellent way in our body. Why? Because humans are naturally fruit eaters, and these are the natural products. There's no chemical, there's no drugs in this product. Don't call this as a drugs. A lot of people call, I want to get this drug. This is not drugs, it's not supplement. I'm giving you a stem cell activator, which is going to go into your body and activate the production of your own stem cell. And when that happens, your body has gained the ability to reverse all the conditions back to normal. And you're going to have that normal body, normal system function in your body. All right. Awesome, right? So if you haven't taken this SCC30, take it seriously. Yep. You can take more, not even one sachet. You can take 2 sachets a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. You can take up to 6 sachets a day. I know the people are taking like 6 sachets. If you're on 6 zone, if you're on a 6 zone, you should take more of this because you need to activate more production of stem cell in your body. Okay, I was just given one STC30, all right, to one of my members from US also, suffering from cancer. All right. And this lady was 35 years old, suffering from cancer, stage 3. But after she takes 6 sachets a day, she able to reverse to stage 1, from stage 3 to stage 1. Okay. So it happens to her. 35 years old, single mother with a but 10 years old daughter. So she said, I have to leave Prakash because my daughter is depending on me. So if you are in a sick zone, take more SCC30. There's no side effect. There's no effects, like adverse reverse effects. All it does is recover your system. So SCC30. I have a short video about SCC30. I'm going to skip it for today. All right. I'm going to skip it for today because I think you have seen this video. All right. I just play for a while.
For hundreds of years, scientists and doctors have searched for hundreds of.
Okay. That's about SCC30. That's about SCC30. Next product. Okay. I love to talk about this product. This is a colon cleanser, Superlife Colon Care. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have been taking SCC30 for some time and doesn't work in your body, just like what I said, and something is wrong in your colon, you got to clean your colon. SCC Plus works as a natural fat shredder, a best rich concoction and nature's best ingredients to maintain a healthy colon and digestive system. A powerful formula combines with Cinetrol, patent weight loss ingredients extracted from medicinal citruses, proven to be highly effective weight loss reagent that is specifically formulated to increase the basal metabolic rate. It increases your metabolic rate. It maintains your healthy colon. It reduces excess body fat, purifies your blood, improves digestive health, and support liver detoxifications. If your liver is not taken care, a lot of things can go haywire. Right, a lot of things can go haywire because the moment your liver is too much of toxic, it accumulates become a fatty liver, then it stops its functions, and that's why it affects your pancreas, it affects your beta cells, it affects your production of insulin. The next you get diabetic. When you get diabetic, it's a slow killer. It's a slow killer. So you got to take care of your liver because the liver is the giver. Next, you have to improve your digestive health. If your digestive system is not working properly, anything that you put in your stomach, through your mouth, it just goes out just like that. That's why when you go to toilet, you can see everything comes out just like how you eat, because your digestive is not proper. Okay, and you need to maintain a healthy, clean colon. Okay, only when you have a clean colon, you can get the benefit from anything good that you put into your system. Okay, if you want to drink a coffee, and you have a tea full of tea, all right, you got to get rid of the tea, then you can add your coffee. Okay, then you get the full taste of coffee. But here you have a system which is totally, corrupted, rubbish, everything down there, toxic, everything in your system, in your colon, but you're adding all the goodness, stem cell and all these fruits and celery, everything. It will not work because your sections of your colon is not happening. The nutrition that you put in your body is not extracted in your colon because your colon need to be clean. Just like a toilet is not clean for years, you won't be liking to look at it. Just like that same way, we may dress properly outside, but if our colon is not clean, there's something really wrong, right? Okay, a powerful ingredients, SCC. Take SCC every night. You can take on a daily basis, you can take on alternative day basis, or you can also take on a weekly basis. Okay, but if you are new to SCC, I would advise take 2 SCC in a week, like Tuesday, and then another one on a Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. Best Tuesday and Friday. Why? Because when you take on a Friday, you have weekend to clean your system. Okay, and if you take the second one on a Tuesday, you have a clean bowel movement. Okay, so for first 2 weeks or 3 weeks, take SCC twice a week, and after that you can just maintain like once a week or once 2 weeks once. That is good enough. Okay. Ingredients: psyllium husk, milk thistle extract, grapeseed powder, exotaxin, aloe vera powder. beetroot powder, amla extract, chlorophyll, fibersol, cinnatol. These are the ingredients. So take 1 sachet of SCC, mix in a lukewarm water. If you got a shaker, just shake it and then consume it 2 hours after your dinner. 2 hours after your dinner, consume this, and don't immediately go to your bed. Wait for about half an hour and drink lukewarm water, and then go and heat your bed. So those who are watching this in the midnight, like Africa, South Africa's midnight, this is the right time. You can just drink your colon cleanser and then heat your bed after my presentation, right? Don't go heat your bed right now. All right, next, SIC. I love about SIC. If you are a man 40 plus and you're not performing good, then you got to take SIC, because SIC will boost your immune system. It gives you more energy production. It's also support your libido functions. So you're going to make your wife smile from years to years. All right. Our advanced formulas associated with stamina, longevity is documented to support the natural release of adult stem cell from bone marrow and increased number of circulating stem cell in your body. Remember what I say. All Superlife products works as an activator. It's activate the right system to increase the production of stem cell in your body. And once your body start to release that stem cell naturally, then you have this ability to recover your own self. You don't have to take any more medicines. You can stop taking medicines gradually. Okay. Next, rich antioxidants strengthen immune system, boost energy level, prevent biochemical imbalance, improve gut health, and support liver detoxification. And SIC helps to normalize your blood sugar level. So enjoy taking SIC. How you can take SIC? You put in like a 200 ml water, check it properly, and then just drink it. If the best time is to take on after your lunch. Wait about half an hour or 1 hour or 2 hours after your lunch and take SIC. Don't take in the night, right? Take during the daytime, because daytime you are moving and doing things, so it increases the number of circulating stem cell in your body. Yep. So don't take in the night. Take during the daytime. And the best thing, what I will advise, I will do that's how I do. I take SIC, I put in like 500 ml or 1 liter ml water, and I drink throughout the day from morning until evening, 7 p.m., 7 to 7. Okay, that's what I do. I do that way, and it works very well for me. So I know I'm taking SIC throughout the day. I take SIC in the morning, okay, and at the night I take colon cleanser. Okay, probably today I take SIC. I don't take my colon. All right, and tomorrow I don't take my SIC. I don't take my colon, but I will shift to SNC. Yes, that's our next product, SNC, Superlife Neuron Care. Okay, probably on a Friday, you take your colon cleanser. Saturday, Sunday, you can take your SNC. Okay, so that's you get regular how you want to take it. It's up to you. Put 1 sachet of SNC on top of your tongue or under your tongue. If you put under your tongue, it works in an excellent way. It's very strong. Okay, if you put on top of your tongue, it works a bit slow, but surely. If you want to take SNC during a night time, yes, you can do that. All right, yes, I took SCC last night. Okay, good. You can enjoy that. So SNC, when you put on top of your tongue, under your tongue, it's no problem. All right, and best time also take during daytime. If you want to take after your breakfast, yes, you can do that. If you want to take after your lunch, you can do that. You want to take in the evening before your snack time, okay, you can do that. Before your lunch, you can dinner, you can do that. And my wife, how she does, before hit her bed, she take 1 SNC, she wait for about half an hour, and then she drink her water, then she go to bed. You know what happened? She's no more using her glasses. Her eyesight is improved because of SNC. Okay, it enhance your vision, it improve your memory, it's help your blood circulation, it aid cognitive function, brain functions. It comes with lutein and ginkgo biloba, awesome ingredients. It support brain development. So you can even give SNC to your children who are like college going or students. You can give them SNC. All right, not necessary to give every day. Once a week is good enough. If you are suffering from like particular nerve systems like stroke patients and all that, you can give them twice a week or maybe 3 times a week. Is awesome. Okay, if you want to see a fast result, you can take on a daily basis. Okay, probably like somebody suffering from stroke, you can give them like on an alternative day basis, you can give them. So STC, SNC, SCC, and SIC. These are the 4 core products. Okay, there's no hard and fast rules. As and when you feel you can take this, there's no problem. Sometimes people ask me, Prakash, I forgot to take my STC in the morning. I already had my lunch. Can I take this? Yes, you can take it. You can take even after your breakfast. You can take even after your lunch, before your lunch. You can even take before your dinner. All right. The reason is that if you take on an empty stomach, okay, it works in an excellent way because your stomach is waiting something to get, some energy. But you are giving SCC30, it extract all the energy. But if you already take your breakfast, of course, your stomach is already rested. It's no more waiting. Okay, so that's the difference. But there's no hard and fast rules. You can just take SCC30 anytime, any day or time. You can take this product. Okay, why it's not working? Okay. All right. Okay. Next slide. All our products are guaranteed with a liability insurance, 1 million ringgit Malaysia. If anything happens to you, say, Prakash, that's very good. You give me all the explanation, but I'm going to take this product. But if anything happened to me, what will company do? Yes, we have a liability product insurance. Okay. If anything happened to you, you can claim this money from the company. Company will just come and give you that 1 million. But over the 6 years of operation with 100,000 of members, none of them has claimed this because products works excellent with them. The only reason the product doesn't work for the member is when they didn't take the product seriously or they don't take the product as regular as it should be. All right, like if you take SCC30 today and then next week you can take another one, then you forget for 2 weeks, and then you take, it doesn't work really. Okay, and some people ask me, how long should I take all these products? Okay, if I tell you how long you want to eat the food, as long as you want to live, you got to eat a food. I'm giving you a food replacement, the best food for your body. Okay, take SCC30. I've been taking since 2018, and all I see is a good improvement in my health, in my children's health, in my wife's health, in my parents' health. So I'm giving the best to my family. I'm giving the best to my life. Okay, so Superlife is there. Next, covered about the company, covered about the products. I'm going to the franchise concept system. Superlife Wealth Creation Global Franchise, SLWC. Okay, and this franchise system, you don't have to do hard work, smart work. That's all it's required. Join here. When you buy a franchise, you can come and under any franchise, we got 4 types: starter, star, supreme, and super. You can join under any of this franchise and buy the package. Next, you're going to introduce the franchise to your friends and family. Okay, how do I have to go and impress them, talk to them? But no, you just have to call them, like, hey, I'm taking this. It works well for me. I want to come and share it with you. Is it okay? I get 50 minutes of your time. I'll come and share with you. That's it. Okay. These are your hot list, your friends, your family, your prospects. And these are the first level of prospect. Next, you and your friends or family are going to expand this franchise. That's why you develop your franchise. When you do that, then the system pays you automatically. The system pays you. In Superlife, we have an awesome system that pays you a real-time income. The moment you introduce somebody and he joined, you get a real-time income. You get your daily income, and also you get your passive income. Even while you're sleepy, you can get your income. All right. I know like people from South Africa, it's midnight now, but they are looking at this opportunity. Probably some of their prospect is from Malaysia looking at this. You'll be sleeping, but you'll be making money. That's awesome, right? Okay, so more than 7 types of bonus and benefit in this wonderful compensation plan. Okay, so like what I said, join the franchise, get your package. First is super package. You get 20 box of SCC30. Products is there. Okay, so the moment you pay close to about 1,150 SP, that's about $1,200 approximately, you get your 20 box of SCC30. See, when you pay, you get your product. Any loss, no loss. All right. Next, if you say it's difficult, you want to join a Supreme, yes, you get 8 box of SCC30. You can consume for 4 months. If you're taking like husband and wife, 2 months for you, 2 months for your wife. Okay, that's cost about 460, about close to about $500 close to, right, with including shipping and all that. Okay, we make sure the products comes to you, reach your doorstep. Third, star package, 2 box of SCC30, about $120. It's 115 SP. SP stands for super point. You got 2 boxes of SCC30. You consume for 1 month. But even you take for 1 month, 2 boxes, but you develop this franchise, it can give you a maximum income of $4,200 in a month. All right, good, right? But if you say, Prakash, I don't want to make 4,200. That's too much for me. I just want to, like $100 a month or $200 extra a month, $1,000 extra a month. Then you can join as a starter package. With starter package, you can make maximum up to $1,400. Okay, I'm not here to convince you, to tell you that you're going to become a millionaire by the next moment you join Superlife. No, but if I say this, you get your starter package, get 1 box of STC30, costs about $70, right? Get your package, get your license. You can even make up to $1,400 a month. Good side income for a startup. Okay, you make your 1,000 extra every month. Wouldn't that $1,000 help to, financially help your educations, help your children's education, help your family, help you to buy those dress that you love to buy? Get yourself some jewelry, get yourself some perfumes, get yourself some good dress, $1,000 extra a month. Okay, that's what even starter can give you. So don't look at the package size, look at what it can give you. Okay, probably the first month you make 1,400. You call me, Prakash, I want to upgrade to super package. I got 1,000 ready. I just want to upgrade your package. You can do that and get your 20 box of SCC30. And then you get 20 box of SCC30. I tell you what, one-time investment, lifetime return. You can have opportunity to even get a free product in this platform. Since 2018, I was spending money to buy the product, but after 2020, I don't buy my product using my own money, but I get free product using my bonus point. Using my bonus point, okay? My cupboard is full with products because I can buy them using my points, okay? Even if you say, Prakash, I got so much of money, I don't want to, do a business, but I'm giving an opportunity for you to get a free product, okay? Looking at the business sponsor bonus, every package gives you a sponsor bonus. Talk about super package. When you introduce somebody in the starter package, company pays you $15 and company pays you $30 to introducing star, $140 for introducing a super, and you are super. The moment you introduce another super, company pays you $350. All right. It works for all the packages, even Supreme, even star, even starter. All right, I would say when you join, you pay full, but when you introduce 2%, you're going to get back 70, 80 to 90% of what you invested. So you pay 100, introduce 2%, you take back your 70 or $80. Good, right? So that's what I'm going to show you. Next is key in bonus. If you're a super, you enjoy this key in bonus for keying a new member into the system. For star, you get about $3. For super, you got $12. For super, you got $30. So if you're a super and you introduce 2 super, you can make like $60 in a month, just like for keen bonus. Next is roll-up bonus, which is awesome bonus. You get your real-time income, even probably like when you're sleeping. You are a super. Let me show you a scenario. You are a super. You introduce Michael. Michael comes as a star package, right? But Michael introduced his friend. Okay, and his friend join as a super. For introducing Michael, you get $30, and Michael earns about $80 for introducing a super. You don't get $350, you get $80. But companies say when super comes in, $350 is allocated. From this, what paid to Michael, $80 minus that, you got $270. Company will not take this bonus. It will be rolled up to the network bank. So for Michael, it goes $135, goes directly to his upgrade wallet. If you are the super package member in the line of sponsorship, you also earns about 135 roll-up bonus, one time off. Okay, that goes to your super account and you can instantly use this money. All right, that's good, right? That's good. Cool. You don't do any business, but your downline do the business. He introduced somebody and you make this income, but provided you are the super. But if you are not a super, it roll back to the super package owner in the line of sponsorship, right? So this is also real roll-up bonus, which also benefits the super package members. You want to make an unlimited income, then the only package is a super package. All right. First thing, as a businessman, you will be asking me, Prakash, can I get back my return? Yes, you come here with $1,200, get 20 bucks of STC30, 20 bucks of STC30. And in the first week itself, you introduce 2%, one on the left, one on the right, because Superlife works on a binary concept. So John and Michael both join as a super package owner. For this, what is your return of capital? Just introduce 2%, take back your capital. All right, take back your capital. Come with 1,200, introduce 2 members, you get 350 on the left, 350 on the right. Got 30 on a sponsor keen bonus and also 160 matching or pairing bonus. So 350 on the left, 350 on the right. That is 700, 70%. And you got matching bonus 160. That's all close like $920. You get your like close to 80%, 90% of your investment. And don't forget the 20 bucks of STC30 still in your hand, a product worth 1,400. All right. You pay only how much? 1,150. You get back your money and the product's in your hand. Okay. Where is the loss now? When you join as a super package, like what I say, you pay, you get your product. You introduce 2%, 2 members into this organization, and you take back the capital that you invested. Okay, awesome, right? So where is the loss now? There's no loss. Either you get your product, you consume, you get the health benefit, or when you introduce 2%, you get your capital back and you're going to enjoy the wealth part. So there's health and wealth, both is given to you. Okay. For example, I give you a scenario of a development bonus. You don't join as a super, you join as a star, for instance. And the first thing, Michael and John join under your networks and you make 76 total bonus goes direct to your e-wallet. This is the pairing and sponsor bonus. And John and Michael duplicate the same thing. He earns $76. That is his return of capital. Okay. But here now you have 2 pairings, not one. One pairing gives you $16. 2 pairing gives you $32. That's awesome. 108 goes to your wallet. When you get your $108, you already get back your capital. You still have your product in your hand. This is just second week. Okay. And what happened is 4 people brings 2 because they also want to take back their capital of $76 and they duplicate the same system. They bring their 2, they get your $76. You got 4 pairing now, 64 goes to your e-wallet. You don't do anything. So this is just a development bonus. On the 3rd week, on the 4th week, your income is 128. On the 5th week, your income is 256. This is the total income. All right. And on the 6th week, your total income is 512 because you have almost 32 pairing under your organization. And in the week 7, 1,024, week 8, 2,048. Look at that income. Awesome, right? It's keep increasing every week. And on the week 9, your total income for the week is 4,096, which brings you an infinity system. There's no time limit. It's going to go on. There's no level. As long as people join under the organization, you get to get paid. And in 9 weeks total bonus, you have an opportunity to make 8,236. That is a cumulative income that you can make even when you start with start package. 2 boxes of STC30. When you make close to 8,236, you will be telling me, Prakash, this is an awesome opportunity. Thank you for sharing this with me. Okay, my life has changed. I'm driving a wonderful car now. All my debt has been paid. Okay, I'm living a financial free life. Okay, so probably you say, Prakash, this is just 9 weeks, 100%. What if it doesn't work 100%? Before we go on that, if you're going to put the effort in star package, why not put the same effort in a super package? Because when you join as a super, your members also will duplicate the same, because he see the confidence in you. You join as a super, Mary, I'm also going to join as a super. I'm also going to get the 20 boxes because the product is awesome. I'm going to consume this. I'm going to change my lifestyle back again. I'm going to get the stem cell in my body. Everything happens. And that's why everybody under the organization join as a super package member. Okay. The same time, the same effort you're going to put in a star package. If you put in a super package, your income is not 8,236, but $82,520. Okay, and by this time you make 82,000. Your John and Michael make 41,000. His downline make 21,000, 10,000, 5,000, 3,000, 1,800. So system goes on. System goes on. If you say, Prakash, 9 weeks, this is not possible. If I tell you this way, in 9 months you make your 82,520. Wouldn't that help you? 82,000 by end of this year. End of this year. Okay. Put a target. In the next 9 months, I'm going to duplicate this, bring 2 people, and I'm going to help my downline to bring their 2 people. And then later I will teach them how to duplicate what I've done. Okay. These 2 will educate the 4. The 4 will educate the 8. 8 will educate the 16. The 16 will educate the 32. Everybody do the same thing. Here in network marketing, we are building, we are creating leaders. Okay, so you don't have to educate the 64. The 32 will educate the 64, and 64 will educate the 128, and 128 educate 256. 256 educate the 512. Right? When education goes on, when everybody follow the system, just to focus on 2 persons, and then everybody become rich. Develop your people, and the people will develop your business. Ladies and gentlemen, awesome opportunity. All the income that you make, 85% you can instantly use. 15 goes to gift points. And why gift points? Because we have incentives, and you also can redemption the points to, like smart gadgets and all that. Okay. These are the incentive trips to Bangkok, Thailand, Vietnam, Hanoi, Bangkok, Pattaya, Turkey. Last year we went to Dubai. I was there in Dubai last year. This year to Istanbul. Okay. So it's not late. You can still qualify for Istanbul. So use your gift points to join us for these incentive trips. Okay. We have team all over the world. All right. One of the fastest growing top #1 income earner is the Dominator team. Okay. So Dominator is leading Superlife globally. Crown Diamond and double Crown Diamond achievers, you can see people makes 100,000, 200,000, 250,000. Crown Ambassador who made like a 500,000. Okay, they all are still here. Okay, wonderful opportunity. Again, Dominator team, 27 or 28 years old, no more triple. He's now Crown Ambassador, Chief Vimalan. All right, and next I'm going to show you Crown Ambassador Dr. Mahadeva, 60 years old. All right. Founder of SLWC system, came into Superlife world at age of 55, and in 5 years, 6 years, his life has changed tremendously from 0 to hero. So age is not a restriction here. Next, career. All right. Crown Ambassador 1, Master Beat was like by profession, he's an engineer, but he chose a network marketing. He never worked anywhere. He chose a network marketing, and this industry rewarded him accordingly. With a house worth 1.3 million, he's driving a Mercedes-Benz, brand new Mercedes-Benz. Crown Ambassador 1, Master Beat. Next, I'm showing you no more double. It's a triple Crown Diamond, Chief Warren. But 10 years back, he's a store assistant, but today he's driving a brand new BMW and a house worth 1.1 in Gamuda Cove. All this is possible because they took this opportunity seriously, and they become the pioneer in this industry. Okay, do not wait too long in this industry. If you wait too long, probably your neighbor will come and approach you. Hey, Mary, have you joined Superlife? Right. So this is about to be fast, to be the first. Okay, Super Crown Ambassador 2 right now, Chief Mohan, founder of Team Dominator, and bungalow worth 2.1 million. Why I'm showing you this? Okay, because in this industry, as you put your effort, you'll be rewarded accordingly. It doesn't matter whether you join today, you join 5 years back or anything. All right. There are people who join here about 5 years back, but still not make any income. There are also. And there are people who join just like 1 month old, but they make huge income. All right. So it is not up to the industry, it's up to you. How much you want to make, how fast you want to make, and how much you want to make. It's all up to you. Nobody is there to stop you. There's no limit. But I tell you, if you can make like 1,000 extra a month, that's good enough. Start with small, grow it up. Okay. After my session, there's going to be a wonderful sharing session from the leaders. Okay. You can share your testimony. You can share your feelings here after you hear my presentation. Okay. And after that, we're going to go have our coaching sessions. All right. A short coaching and sharing session from our system founder, Dr. Maha. Okay. He's going to be here in a short while. So he'll give you insight how you can look at this opportunity. Do it now. That's our motto for this week. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, go back to the person who introduced you here and sit with him, talk with him how you can do this business seriously. Thank you very much from me. I am Prakash Arumugam. Let me pass the floor back to Mr. Epon. Superlife, life is super.
Superlife, life is super. Wow. Such an impactful presentation, Prakash. Thank you very much for being here with us. All of us here have benefited from the session. I believe that all of us get some awareness, ABC, awareness before change. Okay. That's why they say knowledge is not power, but apply knowledge is power. Once you got the knowledge, got information, you apply it on the field, then your life will never be the same again. All right. As we mentioned just now, Dr. Maha will be here. But before that, I would like to call a few people to share their feelings after listening to Prakash. First in the list, I would like to call Mama Betty from Holland. Past midnight now. Mama Betty, just say a few words. Life is super.
Superlife, life is super. Thank you very much, Fom. Oh, thank you, Prakash. In fact, the video you played is very, very good because it's very educative, It made us know, the stem cells in our body and what we can do and the best food we should take. And then the presentation, this is so good. Some time ago, I told you that there was a lady, the doctor told her she's got a breast cancer and that they couldn't do anything about her, They told her she should go home and then maybe that's to die and everything. And then I introduced her to SIC, and then I gave her this SC30. And then she took the first time she took it, she had this crisis, healing crisis. And I told her she should keep on taking it. And then I talked to her last week, and for the first time, she said she's pain-free, and she's now on it. So I know that by all means, keeping on it, she will go back to the doctor and then they'll be amazed. So I would tell everyone that we should keep on sharing this because many people are outside there, they are sick and they are on chemicals. But what we know, our product is very good because there are no side effects. So let's keep on sharing. Let's tell other people, and we shouldn't forget about the compensation plan. That's the best so far. So I thank you for giving such an opportunity. And I say, let's rock on. Super life is super. Thank you so much, Prakash. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mama Betty. Okay, let's hear from Kelly Bugel from, I think, from Africa. Over to you, madam.
Good morning.
Super. Morning.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's always an eye-opener being on these Zoom meetings because we get to learn so much about our products and how the company can actually compensate us without having that burden of being salespeople. The video that was shared when we started this Zoom meeting, it was so profound. And I know that with me being able to share that video, it's going to make my life easier so that people can understand and have a clear understanding of what stem cells are and why is it that they need them in their lives. Because I always tell people that, you know what, there is not a single soul on earth that does not need our products because of how powerful these products are and because of the results that are coming from using our products. And as distributors, I would just urge each and every one of us to be the product of our products. You know, it's usually so easy when you talk to people and you yourself, you are a testimony of what you're talking about, because this will also assist you in running your business. It will make people to really understand what you are saying because they have seen you, they know you, and they have seen what the product can do, the power that is in our products. And the other thing, you know, Superlife is one MLM that I will say it again and again. It's like none other. We have been doing MLM in previous years, but we have never came across a company that compensates its distributors like Superlife does. Hence, I will remain saying life is super in any situation, in any season. You know, we have the best compensation plan that any person can ever, you know, come across. Where on earth have you seen a company that will actually allow us to have beneficiaries in the business that is going to take care of generations that are coming, not just for me right now, but my children and their children's children, because of the decision that I made today to partner with the company. So I would urge each and every one who is already a distributor or is contemplating on partnering with us, come on board and see how powerful this company is. Life is super. Thank you so much.
Superlife, life is super. Thank you, madam, for such a wonderful sharing from you. Thank you very much. Let us hear from Mr. Jabu from London. Mr. Jabu. Jabu, are you there? From London. All right, sir. Superlife, life is super.
Superlife Live is super. Thank you, Apon. Thank you for the presentation. Thank you, Prakash. That was awesome. Oh, yes, that video was brilliant. And I will definitely use it. If I would say I've already started using it. And I know it's going to help me in my business too. And thank you so much for also reminding us about the business. And it's a simple business, straightforward business, because it's a matter of just recommending it to somebody else. And I remember this afternoon I was speaking to this lady and a couple of them, and I gave them samples of STC30 and they didn't know anything about it. So I know they'll come back to me about it. And all we need to do is just spread the word, spread the gospel, and then you will see the returns. Thank you so much. Life is super, super life.
Superlife, life is super. Thank you, Mr. Jabu from London. One more lady, please, before I pass to Dr. Maha. Let us hear from Yangi Confidence. Yangi, over to you. Superlife, life is super.
Superlife.
Life is super.
Yeah, I greet everybody. I just want to say, Superlife, we ourselves are the Superlife. Because when you look in this meeting, you see anybody that is in this Superlife, just for a few months, is looking good. And Superlife is a product that nobody can know how to tell. Only yourself will tell people about Superlife. We ourselves, we need to take Superlife. We need to first use it before we introduce it to others. Even though when you introduce to people, they say it is expensive or it is this, but at the end, they see that Superlife is good. When they look the way you are, they will be asking you, what are you using? You will tell them that you will use Superlife, and they will believe in it. Superlife is a wonderful product. I encourage us to take it. Encourage somebody who is just starting to, first of all, take it. Don't accept somebody to enter Superlife because he or she wants to have money. We should encourage them to use it, and the money will come. Superlife is a wonderful product. I thank all of you for this Superlife because I am part of Superlife. My life is part of Superlife. Superlife, life is super.
Superlife, life is super. Thank you, Young Confidence. Thank you very much for your wonderful sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed today to have our system coach, my guru, the person who brought me into the business. I would like to thank him for that. He's the fastest Scrum ambassador in the whole of Superlife system. Ladies and gentlemen, please join hands together to welcome Dr. Maha. Oh, it is Superlife. Life is super.
All right, Superlife, life is super. Happy, wonderful morning from Malaysia. And, I like US chapter simply because it allows people like us in Malaysia to kickstart our week very early. It's an evening for you in the other part of the world, that's right, in US. And it's like we are opening up a chapter on the week 18, and we are now on the week 18 of 2023, guys. There are 52 weeks. And in these 52 weeks, how we use the week decides how weak or how super we are going to be in life. You see, we have come here on earth not to become weak guys, W-E-A-K. So if you are weak, it's not because of anybody's fault, it's only because of our own fault. We cannot blame anyone. Blame game is a dumb game, they say. No one is to blame for our weakness. It's we, because we are not used ourselves very well, and that's why we are weak. So you see, every week you can become weaker. Every week you can become weaker, or every week you can become super. The choice is yours. And as any energy that grows, if it's not used, it becomes atrophy. What's atrophy? If I don't use certain thing, then it will never work for me, and it becomes dull, and they will die a natural death. One good example, if someone breaks an arm, they hold the arm using a sling, and that arm will be just like that for a while. Maybe they have to hold it for 1 month, and after 1 month, they'll find very difficult to move this arm, guys. They need a therapist to move the arm. That means this part of the thing has forgotten how to move because it's been stayed put like that. This is what we mean by atrophy. If you don't do something, you'll just remain there, and you'll just die like that. Are we here have we come on earth to do that? We have come on earth for only one thing: to evolve, and to come on earth to only one thing: to evolve, and grow, guys. And if you don't evolve, you cannot evolve. You can be in South Africa speaking very eloquent English, like the lady just now. I like the way she puts it so well. A lot of people in Superlife, they are so eloquent and they put things very well. But what happens is they don't do what they're supposed to do. And she's so happy at Superlife because she's eloquent, she's systematic, but she's doing what needs to be done. It's not how great you are. It's not how super you are. It's not which country you live. Are you doing what you're supposed to do for the system to move? And that's why this week's team, when I told Prakash, let's do it now. And that's what has moved me all my life, guys. Do it now. In Malaysia, we call money in our Malay language, do it. D-U-I-T, upon you can write that. Do it. So when we say, if you want to do it, then do it now. If you want to do it, you do it now. You see, many of us want money, but we are not willing to give it what it takes to bring the honey home. We all want money, we want honey, but we are not willing to do what it takes. Even the bee has to work so hard to get what it wants, guys. And to give us the honey, the bees, how many bees they die? Do you know that the bees are controlled by the queen bee? And when they leave home, they have already got quotas to maintain, and then they are supposed to bring only the best of the best back home. And if they come back to the beehive and they will put the best one and they bring. If there's not good one, they will be actually chopped off by the queen on the spot. And that means every day they're living their life on death, guys, because you don't go back home with the quality, the queen will kill them. And you and I don't have a queen back home. You and I don't have that. And we get up in the morning, we have the freedom. We have the freedom to do whatever we want to do. Nobody can stop you. Nobody. Superlife is not a salary business. Superlife is not a punch clock system. Superlife is not a boss system. Superlife is a system that allows you to be you 1,000,000% wherever you are. So we don't have a queen bee waiting for us. And that's the reason why we are not growing, guys. If we have a queen bee waiting for us at home, then I come out from the home, I have to bring back quality. And if I don't bring quality, then I will die. How do you think you and I will work? But we don't know that queen bee is actually there waiting as a dagger, pointing at us every nanoseconds. Every nanoseconds. Every nanoseconds our breath can go, guys. This is the realization we should have gained during the pandemic. The pandemic happened, 6 million people dying because of us. Because to give us the realization is the nanosecond of now is what I am. If I don't use this nanosecond of I am, then I'm wasting my breath, I'm wasting this moment, and then I cannot expect anything to come to me because I'm wasting this nanoseconds. You know, in Tamil is the oldest language in the world. You can go and Google and check. Why Tamil is so powerful? Because it has evolved, and it has remained the same. The English that we use by Shakespeare is not used now, guys. Shakespeare in English is totally different English. It's a very old English. I'm a Shakespearean student. I love Macbeth, I love Hamlet, I love all the tragedies, comedies, everything. But that English used by Shakespeare, the English that you are using now is totally different. But Tamil used during that era and the Tamil that you are using now is the same. But it is evolved. There are 50 words for the word mind in Tamil alone. In English, there's only one word, mind. There are 50 words in Sanskrit for mind. That's how depth they have gone to study human being, guys. And I'm talking about ancient time. The first book that was written in the world is called Tulkapiam. And it was written ancient times, beyond maybe 30,000, maybe 40,000. We don't know when it was written, guys. And we come from that culture, and I'm very proud that my DNA carries that culture. Even Baptist DNA is carrying that culture. Even every one of us DNA is carrying the culture because our DNA has evolved, guys. You won't be here talking to me if you have not met me sometime, somewhere ago. This is what even in the Bible is saying. You see, it's happening because it's happened. So we are all brought together to trigger our DNA, and this process of this coming together is the most important process in our whole system, guys. And this was acknowledged by the ancient Africans as when you do something alone, you can go fast. Alone means fast. But if you want to go far in life, you have to go together. So far means where? Until when? Where? What do you mean by far? You can go infinite far, guys. I went into so-called spiritual world for almost 10 years and devoted my life. And then I came out, someone asked me a question. And have you met God? Who is God? This was a question asked to me directly by a person. And that person was in one part of religion. And then he moved to another part of religion. And then he asked me, so have you found God? I said, there are people who cut their legs, sacrifice their body, limbs and all that for 1,000 years, 2,000 years, just to do that. They themselves have not met the guy who gives me the right just because I went and served people for just 10 years. And serving them, I'm expecting them to come, I'm expecting me to see God. Then he said, what do you saw? I said, I saw one thing. He said, what? I saw me as I am the given moment of now. That I saw. I said, I'm seeing me as I am in the given moment of now. All that I have, all that I am is now. And when I came out from that spiritual path, my first talk I gave was to the Lions Club. Was it Lions Club or Rotary Club? Rotary Club. I gave in the Bankers Club for Rotary people. And I gave to about but there were about 40 businessmen, mostly Chinese businessmen in Malaysia. And it was their chapter, Rotary chapter was invited me to give a talk. That was my first talk that I gave after I came out from 10 years of in the cave of spirituality. Then when I came, then my talk was supposed to be the art of living in the moment of now. And it was 45 minutes talk. So I started my talk like this, guys. I said, gentlemen, you all are waiting here for me to give this talk for 45 minutes. And it's called the art of living in the moment of now. But you know something, I had to sacrifice 10 years of my life just to realize that. Just to realize that. You see, guys, this is water. Inside here is water. I took hot water. Upon you must mute everybody before you start. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay. All right. You see, when in the 10 years there, you see, to know is one thing. This is a water. There is water here. I'm telling you because I see the water. You don't see the water. So everybody knows water means H2O, 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen, because you have studied that in school. So I know this is water, but only by drinking, I realize this is water. So many people have come to Superlife, like what Prakash said very well just now. Many people have come in Superlife. They may be 5 years, they may be 6 years. They may be knowing this is water. I know this is water. I understand this is water because I studied. But only when I drink, then I realize this is water, guys. Same thing goes to every part of life that you're walking on. Whether the part of life that leads you to to see you so and so, whether this part of life that leads you to see not so and so, whether this part of life leads you to somewhere, every part of life is to realize yourself, not to realize the end of the life. I take that part to realize myself, not to realize what's at the end of the life. And that's what we should do, guys. Yengi must make neuter. Okay. You see, I've taken this part not to realize what is the end of the tunnel. At the end of the tunnel, whatever that's going to be, I'm not in control of that. Suppose if I take the path of light that leads me, like Buddha, upon is a Buddhism. In Buddhism, they say, don't worry about whether there's God or not. Just do what you're supposed to do. They call it kainostic. And in the path of light that leads to Jesus, then we'll see Jesus. In the path of light that leads to Allah, then we'll see that. But whatever path you're taking, you're supposed to realize yourself on the path. And we call it providence assistance to heaven. Providence assistance to heaven, guys. Yangi, your this thing is disturbing us. Okay. So upon before you start next time, must mute everybody. They're not allowed them so that they sometimes accidentally unmute. Guys, very, very important. Superlife has come to you because you haven't found yourself in the path that you're walking on. You not everybody that goes to the church is a Christian, they say. Not every day is Sunday, they say. I'm not branding anyone here. Don't get me wrong. I'm beyond all that. Yesterday is a day that I sat down and contemplated, because yesterday is the day I realized the energy that I realized came to earth 600 years ago. Every energy has come here on earth to make us realize who we are, guys. And if you don't realize that, then God sends you opportunity. Look at the word opportunity. Opportunity for unity. Opportunity for unity. You see, you've got a lot of opposing energy. You're not getting what you're supposed to get in life. Today is Labor Day in Malaysia. May 1st is Labor Day. And May 1st is a very important day because, you see, May means 5. The 5th month on the, it's called May. Okay? May is supposed to be the month of focusing on the 5 senses. Your 5 senses are the one that creates your mind, guys. Whatever mind that I have now that I cannot see in my naked eye, is all data, information that I acquired from the 5 senses I have. The sense of sight is the most powerful sense. The sense of sight is the most powerful sense, guys. Inside, outside, sight, S-I-G-H-T, sight. And this, the sense, what they saw this and studied this, they created scanner. Deepak Chopra, the father of wellness, is a medical doctor who moved from Delhi to San Diego, who's got a wellness center in San Diego. My goal this year is to go there and to also visit him. And in San Diego Wellness Center, Deepak Chopra has told that, you see, You come here from a primordial mind that has evolved from millions of years and billions of years. And that mind is called SOUL, your soul energy. So your soul energy is also mind energy with accumulated data from ancient times. And you don't know how old is your soul energy. I don't know how old Betty is. I don't know how old Apon is. Physically, yes, I know. If somebody comes, like Ganesh comes and gives a talk here, he may be 19 years old, but he could be a million-year-old guy. I could just be 300-year-old guy. You see, you know your physical body age, you know your mind age, but you don't know how old your real self, the original self, the light self is. Nobody knows, guys. And the light travels, and the light doesn't serve. See that as I'm talking to you, there's a light, the light ray is going in, and this ray will keep on going, guys. There's no end to it. So, source of universal light is what you and I are. So, our realization on Earth supposed to be that I am a light energy, and you are supposed to realize. You know, when are you supposed to realize? The ancient times in India, what they do, the father and mother can only raise the child up to the age of 7 years old. I'm only allowed to keep the child in my home for 7 years old. I nurture the nature of the child, the body first. I don't know, the child got no mind because the child came with pure energy. In Islam, they say, in Malaysian culture, they say, Putih hati bayi putih nabi. The child is pure as prophet. Is the purest of energy. They call it bundle of joy. When you and I born, people came and people said, wow, your congratulations, bundle of joy, bundle of joy. That is the bundle of joy because we gave joy to everyone around that area. Some of us, our parents didn't have children for many, many years. Then we came suddenly, wow, bundle of joy. Like me, I was born to a family that didn't have a male child for almost many, many years. My mother had given birth to 14 people. 4 of them passed away as they stillbirth. And that stillbirth were mostly boys. So what happened? The first one was a boy, second one was a girl, third one was a girl, fourth one was a girl. Then my mother had to pray, had to do so many things. Then somebody said, go to this particular temple and pray to the temple. This guy will be born, name after the temple. And that's how I came. I came in the middle. Then what happened is those days people, they don't have anything to do in the evening, guys. They don't have Netflix, they don't have TV, they don't have anything. So what they do, they breed. That's what we are supposed to do actually. We are co-breeders for the creator to breed more people on earth. But today we are too much on Netflix, too much on anything. We have no time to do that. That's why every family got 1 or 2 child. But my family had created 14, but 10 there. And the 10 we lived as a family. And that community was good enough to raise me, guys. That community was good enough. I was not raised by my mother and father alone. The entire family raised me up. I was in the middle. So below me, there was another 3 girls born, my younger sisters. Then another 2 boys were born. And the gap between me and my youngest brother is far, far wide, guys. But what happens is we all grew up in a small house. And that house only had 2 halls, 2 rooms. One is a hall, one is the bedroom. And then we had a place that we had to walk across to go to the kitchens. And that's how we lived. But you know, in that small place, we lived life, guys. If at all, if you ask me where I lived my life, is that place I call as home. And that's the place I lived life because surrounded by me by fantastic trees. We had mango trees all around the house. We had moringa trees. What do you call it? Moringa now. We had the moringa trees all around. Every Indian house must have moringa trees, guys. I'll tell you why. Because everything in the moringa tree we can use. We can use the roots. We can use from the root to the bark to the leaves. Everything will be used by the home. And we brush our teeth. Those days we don't have something to brush our teeth. We use the branch of the thing or small stick of that, and we used to brush our teeth. And that's how powerful this moringa tree is. What we find in SIC, and it's a immunity based. So all around the house they have the tree. It's a very powerful conductor of electricity. So when electricity hits your ground there, it will be taken care by the moringa tree. It will die for us. And the moringa tree will be behind, will be in the front. And that's how powerful moringa tree is, guys. The leaves are so beautiful. My wife even cooked the other day using moringa tree and you know, the banana, this thing, and she put together and such a lovely food, such a lovely thing to eat. So we ate all natural, we lived natural. Then there were mango trees. We had all kinds of mango. We call it machang, we call it mango, because so many things are mango. And mango is one of the most important ingredient to prevent diabetes. It's sweet, but it's the most important ingredient to prevent diabetic. And it's also a very powerful fruit that takes care of so many aspects of our life, guys. It's got so many things there. You see, Mother Nature gave herself through these fruits to take care of herself. Our life became fruitful. Today we have to buy fruits that will cause us hell, and that buying that fruit itself will give us sickness, guys. Those days are available for free. And I remember how we used to book this particular thing. We'll write our name, and then we'll put a plastic cover on the name, and then we'll leave it there until it's ripe in the tree. Fruits must be ripe on the tray, guys. No fruit must be taken up there and given served to us. Today, most of the fruit that comes to your home is taken before it's ripe, and that's not good, not healthy for us. Banana must ripe in the tree. Most banana that comes to the market now is green in color. That is not how we are supposed to eat banana. Banana is one of the most nutritious and one of the most things they use in the divine anything in our homes and all that, because banana has got no seed. It is a very pure fruit. So banana is something that must be plucked from the tree and is ripe. So you see, around my house, we had these trees, mango trees, and then we had pomegranate. Pomegranate is such a beautiful, we call it delima in Malay. Pomegranate has got so much of ingredients for us. We had that. Even that also we will start booking. The children will book. And then we had, you name it, we had it. Guava and all that. That's how we grew, guys, when we were young. We had natural oxygen. We had natural fruits. And then you know what? We had even rare turkey, chicken. I like to do my own gardening. I like to do I build my own chicken coop. And when I build the chicken coop, then every time I come back from home, I got nothing else to do. I go straight to my chicken coop and make sure everything is there. And I had 2 turkeys, the male one, the female one, and the male one is called Simon. The female one is called Rosie. Then one day I came back home, I was calling for Rosie. I couldn't find Rosie. I called all over my house. Then that was after I had my lunch. My mother said, "What do you think you ate just now?" That was Rosie. And I cried and cried and cried, guys. See, we had connection with even the thing that we ate. But what happened is, normally my parents will slaughter it when we are not at home. And if they ask me to catch a chicken, then I have to do running around the place. And you know how the chicken will run for its life? You see, those chickens will run a life. They will release adrenaline. They will release hormones that will be good for us. And then they know the moment they come into a slaughtering table, they know they are going to die. They will release all this for us, guys. But today, most of the chicken are not chased to cook. They are now all farmed in a place where it's all hormones and hormones and hormones. That's why children today are becoming obese very early, because too much of hormones in the chicken. In Malaysia especially, the chicken piece, if I go to India, the chicken will be so small piece they put on my food. Malaysia will be 2 times the size. Hormones, guys. You see, all these are actually killing us. We are not living a complete life. That what I grew up, and in the 1960s, I was born in 1962, 7th January 1962. What my friends grew up, I got my friends in Facebook now. I got a guy who was born on one guy was born on the 1st, another guy was born on the 3rd, I was born on the 7th. The guy who was born on the 3rd, he had a diabetic, he had to remove one of his leg. And then today he's sitting at home, he's become a TikTok star now. And the way he sings everything, a lot of friends. So I said, let's now find out how to convert this to, monetize this to money, monetize this to business for you, so that you can be happy later. See, guys, today God has been very kind to us. God has brought what we call as artificial intelligence to us now. If not for this artificial intelligence, I may not be able to share about my story to you and in different parts of the world in nanoseconds, guys. If you can understand this, if you can know this, understand this, and realize this, you realize Superlife. Superlife is not the standard network marketing business that say, "Uncle, auntie, please buy this product for me." I did that when I was 22 years old. That's how I realized the power of the system. And it took me, out of the 8 years in income tax, 5 years I did this part-time. In that 5 years, I realized the power of the system. I didn't see the money that I'm supposed to see in the system. Because those days, anybody below 30 years old, they come for anything, you're not supposed to come for money. Because money is the biggest blocker. It blocks you from growing, guys. Can you imagine if a doctor comes for housemanship? The moment he comes into housemanship for 2 years, he is given lucrative income. Do you think he will grow? He will never grow. Many doctors who died in the pandemic are not the specialist doctors, guys. They didn't come out. It's the housemanship doctors. My niece was one of them. My niece was one of them. And that niece of mine, I had to send our products now to supply. I said, you better take care of yourself before you see the people. You have to protect yourself. Today, she's diagnosed for cancer. My niece was only 31, 32 years old. She's diagnosed for cancer. And then she said, I'm fighting it, uncle. I'll know how to come out. Why? Exposure during the pandemic. Housemanship is why people die a lot, people struggle a lot, and they are one of the worst people treated in the world now, people who are housemanship guys. We salute them because they're going through 2 years of hell before they come into even to serve you and I. What about lawyers? Lawyers have to go to 2 years of pupillage. They have to go and get all kinds of dirty words from the bosses and everything, and then before they can even go and serve the court. I know that because I was an income tax prosecutor. So I used to go to court every day when I was income tax. And I used to see these young people who are struggling in that thing. They do pupillage. And I learned a lot because I wanted to become a lawyer and I love law. I did 2 years of my law. If I continued, I would be having a degree from University of London. I used to become a lawyer. But my life would have been very miserable, guys. You see, they struggle for 2 years. They struggle for 16 years just to serve you and I and to earn the income. You and I want to come into Superlife. Within 1 year, we want to become millionaires. And then within 2 years, we become millionaires. And then we say Superlife is no good. Guys, and after earning the millionaires, and then you throw the thing and dump the thing, and then you dump into something else. You see another ship coming, and the ship says, oh, this will take you to the another thing. You've forgotten that God gave you this because He has given you the flagship of everything. Where the world is evolving, guys. The world is going at the speed of light. What you think is not. I repeat that. What you think is not. That is what I learned. Someone asked me what you learned from spirituality. I learned one thing. Whenever I think I'm ending, I'm just beginning. Wherever I think I'm ending, I'm just beginning. At 61, I feel like 16 because every day I'm a learner. Every day I'm a student. That's why I wrote in my Facebook just now, what is an ancient word? When a student is ready, the teacher will appear. I said no. When the student is ready, the you in you will appear. Why brand somebody else and give them the branding? He's a preacher, he's a teacher, he's a that and that. What about the you in you? How often do you know the guy inside you? You know everybody around you. You know the whole world. You know the geography. You know the history. You know Albert Einstein. You know John Wilkes Booth, who murdered the president of US, who died even not when you are not born. Okay, and you know all that. But you don't know the guy who's inside you, sitting inside you from the time you're born until now. And you will go to the grave with this grace still in you without knowing itself, guys. We'll go to the grave with the music still in our heart. Why? Because we didn't take time to make time to realize who we are and why we are here. We don't even have to ask the question, who am I? Why am I here? You know, I was traveling down to South to witness a wedding. My wife and I were traveling. So I make sure that I listen. Whenever I'm in the car, I don't waste time chatting with my wife. I don't waste time gossiping. I only listen to YouTube. I watch YouTube. I watch on spiritual growth, Deepak Chopra. I watch on Sadhguru, the guy who's now rocking the world. I watch on anything. I watch Jim Rohn. I watch all the things that are going to help me spiritually, that's going to help me financially, that's going to help me. I will watch that, guys. And traveling in a car, in a traffic jam, if you're caught in a traffic jam, is like going to a university again. And these are the things that build me up, guys. This was what was taught to me by my network marketing guru, Mr. Gladstone Pereira, when I started at the age of 22. The first thing he gave me is a book. First thing he gave me is a book. He didn't give me money. He didn't give me rewards. He didn't give me this and that. Book. He told me this word. I still remember the word he said. He said the difference between you and me is the books you read and the people you meet. The difference between you and me is the books you read and the people you meet. It's not the years. I can be 1 year in this business. I could have read all the books that I need to read. Then I could be the most wisdom guys. I could be just 16 years old. You can be 61 years old, but you didn't read anything. You don't understand anything. You don't know anything about life, guys. It's not about number of years you live, the number of exposure you have. Today, we must thank Superlife that has exposed each other. I don't know, Betty, if I'm not for Superlife, I wouldn't have known all of you. You don't know me. And today, I'm giving this energy free of charge. I'm not even charging anything. Why? Because it doesn't belong to me. The ancient times in India, in China, in Africa, in Amazon, in Celtics, in the Nusmans, all these guys practice one thing. They never charge for food. Food is available free in the kingdom. They will never charge for education. Education is available free in the kingdom. They never charge for education. No, never charge for food. They never charge for education. They never charge for health, guys. Health is available free everywhere. You had your what these white guys called as the witch doctors. They were our real doctors. They use the word witch so that we don't go to the doctors. We'll go to them. You see, you understand how they destroyed our very powerful system that we had that took care of all of us. Africa is where this civilization started. Africa is the womb of the world, guys. Let me tell you, I can be very openly sharing this with you. If you really understand, maybe the few of you need to understand this, realize this. Africa is the womb of the earth. That's where the first primate was created, where God created the first complete cell, Africa. Then from Africa, we have the cradle of the world, that's India. Then we have China. China became the adult. China became the teenager, not adult, teenager. Womb, fetus, and then baby, and then teenager, and then came America, the adult. Everything was adulterated. So this is how the earth is evolving, guys. But in Africa, what happened? People from Africa, they moved up towards the northern part, they became fairer. And that's because the skin changed, the pigmentation changed. All those in the equator, the equinox, we are darker because we have to take the radiation. So your pigmentation became dark color because the radiation is so strong. So if you drive a black car, you will understand that you need to absorb that prevent this radiation. So you see, guys, we are all like that those days. We are all the same color. There's no different color. And then we moved according to the climate that we are going to. If you went upwards towards the cold, you became fair. You went downwards, you become darker. That's all. But we are same thing, guys. Where do we realize the same thing? Now we are fighting because you are different, I'm different. There's one place we find back that we are all the same. When we go back to the dust again, guys. When we die, what will happen? Let me tell you, 3 things will happen when we die. I'm not preaching you all, please understand me. This is the way of life that we have to realize. No preacher has to preach us. No teacher has to teach us. No gurus should lead us. Today, we don't need guru, we don't need teachers, we don't need preachers. We have YouTube to give us all the answers. We have Google to give us the answers. So we are the teacher, we are the preacher, we are everything. Everything else is a guide. That is my realization that I went to. The book that I followed, the book told me it's one thing. Study me, but question me. Even in Bible, it said the same thing. Every books in the world says the same thing, but we are not getting the right interpretation by ourselves. We are letting other people to interpret for us. We are not allowing the guy within you to interpret for you. That's a problem. When the student is ready, the teacher in you will appear. So that when the student is ready, the you in you will appear. That's the day you say, wow, oh my God, this is life. And that is where you are reborn again, guys. You are reborn to live your life the way you're supposed to live. Just because you're born to a certain family doesn't mean that you belong to the family. You want to belong. Upon you write this, belong. B-L-O-N-G, long. If you want to belong to then you want to belong to a certain way of life, and that way of life must take you longer and longer in life. And that belong must be light to light, guys. When we landed, we descended to the womb of our mother. Sorry, not to the womb of our mother first. We descended as a seed, S-E-E-D. That's a seed. And we descended into our father first. How do we descend to our father? Because when the lights were being sent down, as I'm talking to you, a lot of lights are being sent down. Whether you believe or not, doesn't really matter. The lights are being sent down now. And then the light will say that, you know, how big is the light? How big are you and I as a light energy? You pull your hair, one strand of that, at the end there is one white spot, 1/3 of the white spot, that's what you and I really are. That's how big we are really, guys. Nano. That's what we are. Nano, so small, minuscule. We can't even see in the naked eye. And we are so egoistic because we have the body. The body even doesn't belong to us. So when I came to a seat, you know, when I told the guy who sent me down, I said, I want to go to that particular longitude and latitude. I want to be born to that house. Can you see the light there? I want to be born that light. Whether the light is dim or bright, whether it's a palace or what, you chose to come to land there. If you have chosen Buckingham Palace, you will have landed in Buckingham Palace. Then tomorrow on the 6th, you'll be the coronation of the King Charles as the king. You'll be there. But do you think the king is having a good life also? Is the palace is enjoying their life? Otherwise, why Princess Diana have to die as a miserable death on that thing? Even they also suffering, guys. Then you came to the dim light. I was born into one of the most, what I call is even one of the most powerful forests in the world. Our Malaysian forest is even more older than Amazon forest, guys. That's how old our forest is. Then I was born in deep on that forest to that family. Do you think my parents chose me? I chose. I said I want to be born there. And then they were now praying for a boy. Then I landed there. And my father really nurtured my nature very well in terms of English. Because my father's English is what the South African lady spoke just now. Okay, that is the English my father had. And that English is very eloquent English. And that English was passed on to me by my father. That's why my English now flowing is not because of me. I got nothing. The English that was in my DNA was my father's English that he only studied for standard 6 up to primary school in South Africa. His father was a multimillionaire who owned plantations, who had apple plantation, orange plantations, horses and all that. They don't have a proper succession plan. Now there's a movie going on, the series going on in Netflix in my son told. It's called Succession. How if something happens to your father, why succession is very important, especially in the rich family. They were very rich, they were very well-to-do, but they didn't have a succession plan. When my grandfather passed away, they left there to India. They don't know where they were going. From India, they left to Malaysia. Then I landed up in one of the most the deepest part of that. My father landed there, and then that's where I was born to. My father's English is very, very eloquent, guys. But he was in that estate for 40 years as a driver. And even the English who came there to serve as a manager of the estate, they were so scared of my father because they didn't know that he has such a command of language. And that command of language made me to be close with him. All the James Bond movies from Dr. No to think, he will only take me to see it every Saturdays. So all the Bond movies I know in and out. And then everything you'll share with me. He lived only with me up to my age of 14 years old. When he was 51 years old, he had a heart attack and he passed on. And I was only 14. And that was a spot. I don't know what happened to my life because the man I knew that I hanged on was no more. And he was my leader and who I leaned on. You see, guys, we all lean on somebody to be a leader in our life. But 14 years old, when he was gone, that everything I had to take care of myself. And my eldest brother, who had a massive accident, 1976, my father passed away. 1975, we had a massive accident. My eldest brother, he was also landed in the home, cannot do anything. He was invalid, my eldest brother. Then I had 3 elder sisters. My father never let them to come out of the house, didn't give them the freedom. And then when there was an opportunity for my elder sister, my middle sister, to get married to one of the rich men in KL, my father said, no, I don't want to see my children suffering somewhere else. He was a goldsmith. Where I come from, a goldsmith kind of family. We make golds. We are goldsmiths. So my one of the top goldsmiths here wanted to marry my sister. He said, no, let's not. I don't want her to suffer. See, my father missed the opportunity to marry them while they're supposed to be married off. So what happened is that family, it was taken care by me, 14 years old, and my elder sister, who sacrificed her life until today she's not married. So both of us, we took on our shoulders to marry off everyone, even my eldest brother. And then until today, the responsibility we carry, guys. We never run away from responsibility. As a leader, when responsibility given on the shoulder, is like Atlas carrying the earth, you should not run away from responsibility. The moment your responsibility is given to lead people, never run away from responsibility. You think you're in pain, there are a lot of people in worse pain. And the pain I went through, nobody should go through, because I didn't even know my mother was a single mother. Today, we are branded single mother. Before I came to Superlife, I was giving a lot of talk on spirituality, and not spirituality, on humility, on humanity, and I was giving a lot of talks to political bodies. Then they organized one talk for 500 people, single mothers. Then I went there, I said, can you all please give me a confirmation that 500 of you are single mothers? They said, yes. All the 500 put their hands up. I was so shocked. Today, single mothers in Malaysia is so rampant, in single mothers in Indonesia. See, when I went to Indonesia, I told my leader with me, we have a lot of work to do in Indonesia because a lot of single mothers. Guys, Superlife needs you because we need to help a lot of single mothers. Superlife needs you because we need to help a lot of single fathers. Superlife needs you. We need to help a lot of children who are stranded because of the single fathers and mothers. Today, orphanage are not carrying people who have got no parents, guys. Orphanage are carrying people, children who don't know where to go because their parents are divorced. When I was serving the spiritual world for 10 years, I was taking care of one home. And that home, the lady who raised the home is a Christian lady, Rita Holmes, they call it. And I like the lady, even though she's a Christian. A lot of these children come from so many families. She raised them according to that tradition that they came from. If they're Hindu, Hindu. They're Muslims, Muslims, like that. And then I dedicated my life for almost 10 years. I went to that home every week to serve the children. And these children are mostly Tamil-speaking children. I told them, I don't know how to speak Tamil. I didn't go to Tamil school. You guys are Tamil school children. Teach me Tamil. I will teach you all English. And every Saturday, I will go there and the lady will tell me, these children, a lot of motivation speakers will come. But you know what? They will never wake up. They will very difficult for us to wake them up. But they know you are coming. Before even we wake up, they will wake us up. Why, guys? Not because I'm super duper good or what, because I connected to my soul energy connected to their soul energy. That's all that is. And because the soul to soul connected, the children can feel our vibration. Children, animals are the same. Birds, plants are the same. When you feel your soul, you feel all these energies, guys. That's why I can feed a crow. A crow will never ever take food from anybody. It's very, very particular who is serving it. The most powerful vibrative bird on earth, you think it's dark in color, black in color, but it's the most vibration comes from a crow, guys. And an eagle only goes up and to realize that, but a crow does that on earth itself. And the other bird has got such a vibrative energy is owl. Owl will come at night. This crow will come in the morning. So both are most vibrative energy. They will never come near you if your vibration is not right. So when I went there, because the 10 years I've been serving, and I realized I'm a soul energy from the time I'm 14 years old. Because these problems, many people say God is testing me, God is this. I don't believe in all that. If the responsibility I take, and I do. As I do, I take, I do, I take. Then I go deeper and deeper and deeper. And I had a program called Deep Developing Inner Personality. I'm willing to even start the Developing Inner Personality program in YouTube and all that to help a lot of people. I'm going to start in TikTok because TikTok reaches out very well. I'm going to do live programs in very time. This is a new role I'm going to play and help a lot of young people to develop inner personality. And when I was going to the home every week, you know what I used to do? I used to play one old Tamil song. And then I say, pick some words from this song, come and express yourself. So I make them speakers first. Dale Carnegie said, if you want to have confidence, speak first. Go and hold a mic and speak first. And that is what network marketing does, guys. That's what when young people come and join us, I let them speak first. Because when you speak to a crowd, then you can speak to anything in life. So network marketing business, first business is to make people to speak. That's why when Nick Lim, when you were starting the business, when you were zero, and then I made him to speak one day after he had done his 10,000 USD. See, Dr. Maha, I cannot speak. I say, you're not even speaking to the crowd. You're speaking to the computer. Why you say you cannot speak? You speak. Then he spoke. I took him to India through Zoom. I took him to Africa. I took him everywhere through Zoom. And he spoke and spoke and spoke. Today he's telling me what, you give me 200 people, 300 people, Dr. Maha, I can speak. That is what network marketing is all about, guys. Building people at the initiation itself so that they can build the business. Not build you, not build anybody. Network marketing business, people building business, and people touching soul business. So when I touch the children, every week they will come for my class, and then they will listen to my talk. They will be having fun in the class. They are making a lot of noise. But the moment I start, they stop. And then I play the songs and I ask them to pick the words, and they pick those words according to what they want. Then they come out and they elaborate on the words, and that's how I teach the class for them. And you know what? One of my greatest achievement on that day was one guy who came and told me, sir, I've been studying, I've been wasting my time. This year, I'm going to make commitment that I'm going to do my business. I'm going to excel in my exam. 1 year later or 2 years later, or maybe 5 years later, I met the guy somewhere. He's a male nurse somewhere. He says, sir, if not for you, I would have just wasted my life. Today, I'm a male nurse. I'm helping a lot of people. I said, fantastic. I told my wife I want to look for this guy because I can help him to do Superlife. He can do better. But you see, I served him during the time, guys. I don't even keep their numbers and all that so that they can serve me. That's not my job. You're supposed to serve people as they are, where they are. If they come back to serve you, God's will, not your will. That is what network marketing is all about. So when I did that program for that 10 years, all those work that I did during this 10 years of serving, that's what gave me the Superlife. And I always believe in that. When you do what you're supposed to do, you'll get what you're supposed to get. It's the giving you shall receive. All these are very well said in all the books, all the scriptures. But are we following it? The moment you go to the church, somebody is preaching on love, care, compassion. You come out of the church, the first person you will see is your enemy. The guy you don't want to see. Are you going to avoid him? You just heard inside that, love everybody, love thy neighbor. The guy who you don't like is coming in front of you. What are you going to do? That is test, guys. Are you going to follow the scriptures, the word of God, or are you going to follow your own mind, which is rotten? And the choice you make is what decides your life, guys. What I'm sharing with you, you can listen from three different parts. One is your body level. Your body is the most limited level of yourself. A camel can only take that much. One straw can break the camel. The table I'm using this, also same thing. So body is limited. Then I go to my mind. Mind is the most corrupted. This is limited. This is corrupted. Why? This corruption has made me suffer all this life. So how can I go back to this same data to get back the same information? Albert Einstein said, of what use of making heroic vows when the same old fool were to hold the law? So the same fool is now trying to do something great. So I have to get rid of this guy. How do I get rid of this guy? I used to ask myself, if I know how to reboot this guy, my life will be better. My parents didn't have user manual to take care of me while I was growing. So how to reboot this guy, guys? This is where network marketing comes in, guys. You reboot by forgetting about yourself. Forget about your pain. Forget about your hunger. Forget about your desire. The moment you decide to come to Superlife, you said, I'm going to serve souls. That's what you need to do. Is because these are the two things Zig Ziglar, who is a pastor who taught us when I went into this network marketing industry. His book called See You at the Top. Please go and get that book. Please go and read the book. Please go and digest the book. Okay, See You at the Top. See You at the Top is for everybody. It's not for Chief Mohan alone. It's not for the company owners alone. It's for all of us. If you look at the word see you at the top. And that means see you at the top inside you first. That's what see you at the top means. I don't go to rich crown ambassador, then only I see at my top. That will be the most miserable thing to do, guys. Many of them are suffering even after hitting certain level because they thought that that thing is going to make them happy. When I was a GSM group sales manager, earning the money, having the bungalow house, everything, it didn't make me happy. The position will never make me happy, guys. The possession will never make you happy. What is going to make you happy? People are not going to make you happy. People are the most miserable people who are going to, they're not even going to give you misery. Everybody, however loved they are, the moment they are not value to you or you value to them, they're going to give you misery. As long as you're value to them, you'll be good to them. They say, wow, Dr. Maha is a good guy, fantastic guy. The moment that something, one small spot happens in that relationship, oh, he's a very bad guy. Then what happens? Because of some incident, somebody told someone, someone told someone, then he's an ugly guy. Good, bad, ugly. This is human relationship, guys. And divine relationship doesn't bother about all this. Moral issues is only for human beings. I'm a moralist, is only for human beings. I'm a humanist, only for human beings. In divine world, there's no such thing of all that. Because when your body goes to the body, all of us are same. There is no black, there's no white, there's no fair, there's no dark, there's no African, there's no distinct, there's only one, body gone, that's all. And then the moment you die in your family, suppose my family loves me so much. They say, I'm a doting father. Wow, my father is the best person. Today, we are living a life fantastic because my father. The moment my breath goes, they want to get rid of my body first. Why? Because the whole body can give smell to the house. There will be a stench that no one can stand. Even neighbors cannot stand how your family can stand. So they want to get rid of your body first. You see, in Tamil, we say Panam. Panam, Pinam, Ponam. And then Panam. Panam means money. Don't go too much on money, guys. Money can always make you Ponam. That means some people got a lot of money, but they are walking dead. There are people who are having lots and lots of money. They're not enjoying their life. That money they thought that's going to give them life is didn't enjoy their life, because money can make you a body, a dead body also. And today we need money. Everybody needs money. Who doesn't need money? And I was talking to a young man. I said, today more than ever, we need to make the young people richer faster. He said, why, sir? Everything is artificial intelligence. Is artificial intelligence cheap or expensive? He said, the more money you have, the better equipment you can buy. Because this guy is now studying artificial intelligence. Very young guy. He calls me Mr. D. I know him for 20, 30 years now. So I said, so what you are telling me now, everything is going to artificial intelligence, right? Yes. Yes, sir. So I said, is it going to happen 1 year or 2 years later? He said, Mr. D. I said, why? He looks very surprised. Why are you thinking about 1 year, 2 years? This energy is exponential growth. It will happen these 3 months to 6 months. If men are not ready, they're going to be suffering. I said, wow. Are you sure? He said, yes. And that's where I coined this word. Artificial intelligence is the one that's going to rule the world. Not you, not I. If you are not careful, Superlife company or whatever company that's coming now, whether Secret company or whether Princess Diana's company, whatever company is going to come, very soon they're going to get rid of all of us. From Konami Ambassador now, they don't need all of us. They can use artificial intelligence, create this voice. They can pick all our voices now available in the social media. They can make a Dr. Maha image and talk everywhere in the world, guys. I got no control on that. You got no control on that. We got no copyright for this. And this is what's going to happen to the coming world. Harrison Ford will be young as usual. Even John Wayne will come back. Even the guy who did give us Gone with the Wind and made us fall in love, the two people, Red Butler and other, they will also come back. Because they all are going to be in a form, in a shape called artificial intelligence. So you think you're great, you're super, wow, without me, supply will die. Or if I don't, yeah, supply will die. Guys, if you don't, you make sure you don't die in supply, because if you don't die, if you're growing in supply, that's why you're going to live the next life. No degree, not how many degrees you have is going to help you now. No, oh, I'm a very nice guy. I care for people. I love people. That is also not going to take care of you now. If you don't know how to use artificial intelligence, we are stupid. I repeat that. Those days, if I don't go to school, I'm stupid. Those days, if I don't study, I'm stupid. Those days, I don't read Bible, I'm stupid. Today, if I don't do artificial intelligence, I'm stupid. I can be a sage, I can be in rage, I can be having weight, doesn't really matter. Or I can be any age. I'm 61 years old. A 16 years old guy doesn't come into artificial intelligence immediately. He'll be stranded and he'll be suffering in his life. Worse than hers, guys. Because artificial intelligence is already rocking the world. Doctors are going to lose their job because robots are going to have all the information in them. It's already having. Today, people ask me, I'm not a medical doctor. They ask me of information. I go to Google and get the information on the spot. I give them the answer. That information is wealth. So I give them the information. Yesterday, somebody called me from Malaysia, Mr. Uttuba's leader. And that leader, I've never seen him so long time ago. And he said, I said, who are you? I was watching a movie. He was trying to disturb me so many times. I said, I'm watching a movie now. Can I know who is this? He said, I'm Uttuba's brother. Oh, Uttuba's the brother here? Yes, sir. Then I called him back. I came back home. He has got a client who has got child who has got cerebral palsy. I can't even pronounce that. But you know what happened? Now the planetary movements are very close now. Moon is very close to Earth. Everything is so close now. So a lot of every day there's rain everywhere in the world. It's because of the planetary movements. And our brains are connected with the planetary movements also. So I told him, don't worry, it's all the changing. He said that they cannot control the child. Can your product help? I said, obviously it can help because our product will give you balance first. If your energy is not stable inside, it's like going like haywire, like out there. First thing SC that you will do, give you the calm and composure. Even I going through a lot of challenges from the time I started Superlife, even until now. Today's challenge coming from not from outside guys, from our inside guys, who think they know everything but they don't know anything. Guys, we brought out and we made them somebody. Today they think they know everything. And these are the guys giving us more problem than people outside. And I got no time to take care of anybody. If you want to follow me, follow me. If you don't want to follow me, the door is out there. Get lost. The word get lost means you have to GET. You have to generate truth and then be lost in an opportunity. Because if you line of spiritual truth is what lost means. All of us are lost in life because we are put in the line of spirituality. Only when you realize you're lost, then you'll find you. If you don't feel that you know everything, I know everything, then that's the end of you. Before I end, let me give you one quote by this very powerful very powerful actor who did The King and I, 100 plays, 1,000 plays before he died. And he died at the age of 64 or 61 something, I can't remember. His name is Yul Brynner. He's the only guy who came in to show the world that without hair also you can become beautiful and you can be an actor. Then after that, Telly Savalas and all these guys came. Yul Brynner, just 2 years before he died, he was in the university to study on communication. Then all the students were doing the ragging and all that the first day, the orientation. They said, Mr. Brynner, you are multimillionaire. Your plays, hundreds of plays are playing in Broadway now. Why are you wasting your time coming and learning about this? And the word he said at that age, he said, when you think you're rich, R-E-A-C-H-D, you'll become rotten. Because when you think you're ripe, that's where you start rottening yourself. But when you think you're always green, then you know you got a lot more to learn. And you always will be a green person learning more in life. Never ever feel that you're rich in life. Always still life is beginning. At this age, I still feel that I'm beginning life, guys. That is why the King and I is still giving income to his family. The royalty is still going to his family. No matter who comes next, he gets the royalty. Guys, never think you know everything. At the age of 81, Michelangelo said, Americorp or something, he said, I am learning, I'm still learning. So we all are still learning, guys. Crown Ambassador is just a title given by the company for the income I earn. So what? I have to serve a lot of people. A lot of people are suffering. 1 billion people in the world cannot even have a muzzle of rice in the mouth. They are suffering. And they are suffering because we are not doing our job. We are not giving opportunity to people to come and serve Superlife. Superlife is the best vehicle that happened in the last 5 years, guys. 38 years, I told one leader who's my leader. I told the leader, you know, how old are you? He said, 38 years, sir. You know how old am I? 61. Then you know how long I'm in this industry. I'm as old as your age. The experience I have is as old as your age. My age is half your age. If you don't even value my experience, okay, but at least respect my age. The elders those days, they taught us how to take care of our elders, guys. Council of elders then comes, only the council of elders will advise the king what to do. The king will take every word from the council of elders. Then he will pass down. That's how the villages in Africa were. That's how the villages in India were, everywhere. You know, the head of that council of elders in India until today is called Natame. Natame. What is Natame? The most longest living animal on earth that you know that is living and moving everywhere is a tortoise. And tortoise is 150 years old. And 150 years old tortoise is called Ame. Ame means tortoise. Natame means a guy who knows everything and is living longer is called a guy who's tortoise of the land. And all the elders in India until today in the villages are called Natame. That's become Natame, guys. Yesterday I was watching a movie. If you all get a chance, Jabu, you must go and watch this movie. And it's a movie about Cholan, Raja Cholan, the king, who was a king who taught the British how to run the government. Who taught all the system that you are seeing that belongs to the British doesn't even belong to them. 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, he had a fantastic army, fantastic navy, fantastic everything. And that guy belongs to my clan, the Tamilian clan. And I'm not saying that because of the pride and dignity, because that runs in your DNA also. And this guy lived 1,000 years ago. At that 1,000 years ago, you also could have been part of the DNA. And that guy gave up his kingdom. He didn't want to be the king. He wanted to go on the part of spirituality. Today he's built one of the biggest thing ever. And today, only now they're recognizing its heritage, but he built that 1,000 years ago. He built dams. He came to what we call as Angkor Wat in Cambodia. He built them. Then he went to Indonesia. He built them. In one go, he built in so many places. Nanosecond. Today, I have to use Zoom to go to all places. That time, he went himself. And that man is a man of wisdom, a man of vision, a man of energy. And when I was watching that, I was telling my wife, look how organized the army is. Look how organized this is. My wife said, even the English have organized one. I said, yes, but this is 1,000 years before the English. 1,000 years before that. Guys, you and I belong to such a powerful civilization. Let's not let it go to the dogs, guys. Let's raise ourselves up to Superlife now. Superlife is giving you one chance and one chance only. Never look and left, never look and right. Even the guys within you could be negative. Don't bother about them. Accentuate positive always. Accentuate positive always. Your heart is the most neutral energy. If you want to know where God is in your heart. If you want to know where universe is in the heart. When you want to know where you are in your heart. Always be in your heart. Never let anyone to steal your heart. Never sing the song sung by this lady, Total Eclipse of the Heart. She sang the song Total Eclipse of the Heart, one of my favorite songs. I love the song. Today, our life is all total eclipse of the heart, guys. We have already blocked our heart using this mind. Throw away the mind. Now you have left your body and your soul and then your heart. So let's remove this total eclipse of heart and realize life, guys. So go and listen to the song again, Total Eclipse of Heart. I used to grow up with the song. I love the song. I forgot her name now, but that lady, her voice is very, very baritone voice from UK. Total Eclipse of Heart. When I was with my guru for 10 years, my guru had a daughter. And daughter was a lawyer now. I told her, you want to listen to English song? He said, yes, sir. Uncle, I want to learn English. I want to go and listen to this song, Total Eclipse of Heart. You not only learn English, you understand what life is all about. So same advice I'm giving you. Listen to Total Eclipse of Heart. After I'll share for you in the group also. Super life. Life is super. Come out from the darkness. The light is within you. The light is you. When the student is ready, the you in you will appear. Super life. Life is super. Let's rock. Let's do it now, guys. Now is all that we have. Na in Tamil means I. No means no, no. No I business here. We business. I is illness. We is wellness. We came, we saw, we dominate. It's not I came, I saw, I dominate. So let us work together. Doesn't matter which country you are. Doesn't matter which team you belong to. As long as you're in Superlife, you are our family. Superlife, life is super. Over to you, Apon.
Wow. Superlife, life is super. Thank you, Dr. Ma, for such a wonderful sharing. Wow. Wisdom energy. That's great. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of session today. I would like to thank each and every one of you who is here with me. Okay, as I bring this session to a landing, I would like to quote this from the book Dr. Maha mentioned, See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. Only 2 principles. You can get anything in life you want if you have enough other people to get what they want. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Okay, care for the people. Love what you do and love the people whom you serve. These are the glue that holds success together. Dr. Maha always said success is not what you see in others, but what you see in yourself with the help of others. We come here every week to get help from each other so that we can bring this super life to the world, to the next level. All right, with that, thank you very much for your time. And let's come together and say super life is super. Can we unmute all and say super life is super? Can we do that together?
Thank you, Betty. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Super life is super.
Yeah, super life is super. That's wrong, guys.
Super. Betty, you can go to bed
Okay,
now.
Gabriel, I like your English. You remind me of my father. Okay.
Thank you. Super life is super. Thank you. I love all of you. Thank you.
Yes. Tomorrow English meeting. Please come in one big force, because when we come in one big force, only then the universe will notice us and to take care of all of us. Okay, bring as many people as possible. Bring the whole village tomorrow, guys. Okay.
Yes.
Super life is super.
Super life is super. Thank you. Bye.
Super life is super.
See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night. Thank you. And everybody.